Welcome back. There are lots of things you can do to make your garden grow, but one thing you shouldn't forget, the bees. In today's In the Garden, we're going to show you how you can attract one of the best pollinators of all, the mason bee.
Every garden needs a pollinator. Have you heard of the mason bee? Joining me right now, Caleb Johnson with Johnson Brothers Greenhouses to talk about this amazing little bee.
Yeah, so mason bees are great pollinators. 2 or 3 mason bees can do the same amount of pollination as about 120 honeybees. And the reason for that is honeybees kind of accidentally pollinate. They jump from flower to flower, kind of accidentally spreading that pollen. Mason bees actually go around and grab that pollen, put it in little pouches that they've got to take back to their nest.
It was also different, you're telling me, about this mason bees is more likely to thrive during the winter months.
Yeah, so mason bees, they're solitary. They hatch out of their nests in early spring. They don't mind pollinating in the cold weather and the rain.
Now, I know we were talking earlier, plants with flowers will attract the mason bee, but how else can we keep them in our garden?
Yeah, so mason bees, their natural habitat is actually they look for little holes drilled wood by woodpeckers or beetles, but you can actually get stuff like this. This is kind of their natural environment, or a nest like this, and they're gonna wanna make their home in here, lay their larvae, and use it year after year.
So you can keep them in your yard with this tiny little colony here.
Exactly.
And what if you want an instant bee?
Yeah, so there are little mason bee larvae that you can get, and you simply slide that in the cocoon. They'll hatch, and they'll continue to reuse this nest.
And with these little mason bees, you can have a wonderful, plentiful garden.
Exactly. Great pollinators for your yard.
Absolutely. If you want to learn how to plant a container garden, don't forget you can sign up for a workshop. It's happening at Johnson Brothers Greenhouses. They're hosting a summer container make and take. It costs $30 in advance or $35 at the door. Just go to KEZI.com, click on news links for more information.